Well, let me tell you, when Shaquille Warren steps in, you know you're going to get your mind blown. And I remember our first engagement, really, really impressed with how you were able to articulate yourself, put your words into perspective. And what I always love about the Poets Corner, it's always a learning curve. And of course, Shaquille, I want to say welcome back, my brother. Great to have you.
Nice to be here, man.
Respect.
I see a stick fighting, I'm afraid to stand next to you.
Well, look now.
I fear for my safety.
You see? Yeah. Good vibes, man. What's been the progress like since the last time we touched base, and of course the victory and all that kind of great stuff that would have happened for you in 2025?
Listen, God has been so good. He's continued to open so many doors for me, you know, so many doors, so many elevators, so many windows. And I'm just thankful, you know. I've been fortunate, lucky and blessed to enter into rooms that I otherwise would not have been into. And, you know, I am just thankful for that. And the doors continuing to open. You're
popping up every now and then on my socials. I recognize whether it's you or you have a team that's working it for you. I recognize, I say, what, Shaquille making some moves, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, I don't have any team as yet. I ain't blessed as yet, probably. You know, when I link him with fellas like Ole, you know, that team will come now. But as for now, I'm just trying to grind and just make a name for myself and build a brand.
So indeed, I would imagine more people bringing the corporate, especially in the corporate space or even the cultural space, bringing in the spoken word artists now to be part of the entertainment lineup?
Yes, most definitely. And it's really a collaborative effort between, you know, I must mention guys like Darren Sandy, Danica Thomas, you know, all of these guys, you know, who continue to excel and bring spoken word to that level.
Well, indeed, we want to take in the piece today. It's entitled Role Models. When we come back after the piece, we'll get some details as to how you could contact Shaquille and make sure he's part of any showcase you're doing. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy. You're going to be blown away. I'm going to rock back and take it in, and as always, just soak in the poetry. It's called Role Models. Shaquille here with us this morning. Enjoy.
Proverbs 3:31 says, "Do not envy a violent man or choose any of his ways." Now, when I read that, I say, ways. I mean, I was kind of amazed at the things these days that have youths in our days. But what if, instead of being eager to idolize a community leader, you train until your foot gets swollen and bring a medal for this country like Atto Bolden? What if, instead of going on the media to show off your handgun, you film skits for the media like Certified Samson, or probably like Junior Lee get into comedy? Make people laugh like Taddy Boom and Kevin Sawyer. Kareem Marcel prove you could be from the bottom and still be a lawyer. Trinidad have plenty role models, so don't be shocked. Practicing for the Olympics is the only time I want to see young fellas running a block. I just don't want to see their life ruined. That's why whenever I see a young brother, I had to ask, what are you doing? What are you doing? You could open a coffee shop like Kyle Boss and reap the fruits of your harvest. Ladies, you could box like Tiana Guy and be the baddest, or dance all over the Caribbean like Gladys. Yes, I know Trinidad have we troubles, but the one thing I can say is that we do have role models. Proverbs 3:31 says, "Do not envy a violent man or choose any of his ways." Stop following bad influence that will leave you in a maze. Follow the right crowd, and you will be amazed. Thank you.
Gosh, listen. You see the part, Shaquille? You see the part where you rhyme Solar and Bolden? Make your foot get Solar and win man like Atto Bolden.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you just really think out of the box. I must say, tremendous. And I guess you always continue keeping the pen sharp, right? You're always writing.
Always. I see you here now, you're in a jacket, you're in a different bracket. You understand? When it comes to style, we don't force it, but you know, we keep it wet like a faucet. You understand? It always there.
Just keeping yourself sharp.
Always,
are you one of those that you first to go through your phone, your voice memos is just constant ideas and just...
Yeah, right true. Like, no matter where I go, I would see something and think of a punchline or a metaphor. And I came from battle rap, you know, and freestyling and stuff like that. So it's always about keeping it sharp, because once you don't do it, you start to lose it a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that you always had. It's like a muscle you're exercising. You know, so yeah.
Well done. In terms of, you know, just the business side of it, how do folks contact you? What's the, I mean, they're dealing with you directly, or you have somebody handling that for you?
They're dealing with me directly for now. You know, hopefully I'll get big enough to where I will have somebody to think, but for now is Lyrical Evangelist on Instagram or Shaquille Warren 34@gmail.com on email. You can contact me on Instagram, Lyrical Evangelist, on TikTok, Lyrical Evangelist, and as I say, email shaquillewarren34@gmail.com, phone number 323-6219.
Such a powerful name, a lyrical evangelist, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that would have taken lots of consideration to put those two together. Walk me through, again, the history of it. I think you would have mentioned it the first time after your victory, but for those seeing you for the first time.
Well, lyrical evangelist, I always would have, since the primary school level and thing, whenever certain things were going on, I would vent through lyrical expression, since primary school, since growing up, and I would have been using my voice lyrically and think, not always on the positive side as I'm doing now, so.
You say you're in battle rap, so I know in battle rap now you have to find ways to bring down your opponent, to lyrically kill them.
To kill them, yeah. So
lyrically.
Think about all kind of things to just make this person feel bad about yourself, and sometimes to get yourself in that mind frame, be preparing for a battle and going up in a crowd to embarrass somebody, it doesn't really get that good feeling after, yes, you feel like you win and the thing, but how am I benefiting, how am I being positive? So, lyrical evangelist, just spreading a good message, trying to pay my debt back to society and just say, you know what, let me put that positivity out there to folks.
Amazing. In terms of any particular stage or showcase before the end of the year, where can folks find you?
Any particular stage? I don't have any as yet, so that's good news so that you all could book me.
Yes.
So that's very good news so that you all could book me.
Yeah, in time for the season. I would suggest for the corporate parties, yes, it's Parang and it's party, but I think a spoken word inside there will definitely be a great addition, and you could even do a piece probably for the season and all too, just to speak to the Trinidad and Tobago Christmas experience, which is very unique.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll definitely get to working on that, and you're gonna be the first one to hear it.
Yeah, man. I really enjoy your work, bro. Trust me.
I appreciate that.
It's put some words that you wouldn't expect. I mean, the thought process and the kind of creativity that goes behind it is really tremendous, and I really enjoy this poetry corner every single Friday, a safe space for our spoken word artists. Any closing remarks, man? Go right ahead.
When the closing remarks are, let's say it's Ecclesiastes 9:4 says it is better to be a living dog than a dead lion. So drop your peace, for peace sake no more iron. The devil is a roaring lion. He instigates the hate. You don't know the Bible says only God will vindicate. You don't know it's literally impossible to please God without faith. You don't know broad is the road that leads to destruction, but straight is the gate that leads to life everlasting. So you choose which one you passing. See, I just asking because to tell you the truth, God needs soldiers to recruit, so start marching. But fellas rather be blasting. Literally throwing their life away so the devil is laughing. Hell was prepared for the devil and his angels to be casting. He knows he has a short time left, so he's literally grasping. But things in Trinidad getting too turbulent. When I say fellas walking with sticks on their arms, I'm talking about deodorant. But here's the icebreaker. You don't need to be a life taker, because he is far greater. Just remember, he said, blessed are the peacemakers.
God, lyrical evangelist.
Man. Yes, man.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Again, every single Friday, a safe space for the spoken word artists. Up next, get something and pave. And what the ground's saying, you will see in real time a major problem in the city that I know after this particular light up, they'll have to fix immediately. Get something and pave up next. See you soon.